This is strange. Well, supposed to watch that video, but it wouldn't work. Well, welcome back to the 24-hour race at the Nordschleife circuit in Germany, somewhere in the forests. Over the hills and far away and everything. We are currently just 3 hours and 55 minutes away from the checkered flag, and joined in the studio. Currently we have Roy Magnus.
Hello, hello, hello.
We might have Oscar Hardwick.
I'm still here, hiding quietly in the background, trying not to fall asleep.
Not sleeping. That's good. I believe we have Remco de Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of. And I see in the green room we have Dennis Porokniak. I should go and have a chat with him. Just a moment.
Righty.
So, anyone who's stuck with us this far, congratulations, you're doing well. If your car is still running in the race, congratulations. You've performed a miracle.
Well, hello everyone.
Joining us
Good morning.
in the commentary channel is, forgive me if I pronounce this incorrectly, Dennis Porokniak.
Pretty much close enough. Hello.
Yeah, you know it'll do. It'll do.
Porokniak.
Yeah, that'll do.
Oh! How do you say it?
I said Dennis Porokniak.
Porokniak. Yeah, we need to practice these names, because we are terrible at names.
Am I supposed to hear everything twice?
No, that's feedback on some sort. Are you watching the stream?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Good
might be
idea.
the reason.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if you ever spoke to a zombie, that's you speaking to one right now.
Yeah, I
It's
have Oscar here as well, so... I
Kind of in the race, but not really.
Well, it was an unlucky exit for you.
Yes, for both cars, pretty much the same way.
Yeah.
Absolutely devastating, because I've been going quite strong. I've actually prepared myself for another double stint, and just come into my room looking at the screen. Screen. There's a pit stop. I thought I'm late, and then I'm picking up my headphones and green voices tell me the bad news.
Yeah. I was actually in the chat room with you guys trying to help you sort it out, but unfortunately there is no solution to losing a wheel.
Actually, I've just run some tests, because, I mean, we have to be optimistic, shouldn't we? And apparently you don't get disqualified for driving a Grand Prix lap straight to the start finish straight. If you stay on the left side, you get a lap, whatever it is. If it's 1 minute, it's 1 minute. So if we drive out after the checkered flag, we can drive a Grand Prix lap without getting in anybody's ways, and score the slowest lap in the history of sim racing.
Oh no, the pace car is the slowest lap.
Oh damn, that's a bummer.
Currently the pace car is in 1,195 minutes on the first lap.
That's just not fair.
And I'm planning to drive that car over the finish line. Just to record the lap.
We can still be on the podium with the slowest laps then.
Yeah.
I realise we have just gone past the 20-hour mark.
Yeah, we did.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Cake
You
for
still
everybody.
have 8.5 cars left in the race.
8.5 cars. Yeah. Sort of.
7.5 if you look at the state of the LT car most laps.
Well, most of the cars look quite second-hand. I mean, look at this Porsche now.
Wow.
And around it goes.
Oh,
He has to have a puncture or something.
Hmm.
Even with really weird angles of the car right now, this car is really low on the right side.
but this is endurance racing. You never give up.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
Oh,
let anyone down.
Yes.
where did he go? There he is.
So for everyone who, like me, sort of watched the stream on and off, had a bit of sleep and a bit of driving, what were the headlights of the race? I mean, thought you watched the whole race mostly.
Yep. From the
Oh.
start.
Well, what was the interesting bits?
Probably the first 3 hours where there was
Yeah.
no one, you couldn't separate anyone at all, and then through the night, the probably the 13th through to the 15th hour of the race, there was some absolutely fantastic battling going on between the Corvette and Lamborghini that are currently running in 3rd and 4th respectively, passing each other and swapping positions at every pit stop and really racing hard through the night. Also had a few little battles going on between the LT Panos and the now retired forgetting the name of the car, but now retired car that had a Nigel Tasker at the wheel for the majority of the night. As for the first time in quite a while, we
Ace
see two
Motorsport.
cars in the same frame.
Oh,
Very
we saw
good.
3 cars in frame.
3 cars?
There were
It's
people
like
on the
Christmas.
back straight. There's, oh, that car looks crippled. Oh.
Three cars and none of them look straight.
There's one in behind there.
Interestingly, for the majority of the race, the stream looked sort of pristine in terms of cars not pointing downwards or anything.
Yeah. Just lately the stream has been so weird. There goes the Porsche into the pits. So Dennis, I guess you have heard the news that there will be an RDLMS Season 4.
I've heard that, but
Yeah.
no details yet.
No, because we have no details to release yet. Other than it's on the winter and we're driving on an ice lake or something. But are you planning to sign up a team if the possibility will be there?
If we can find some winter tires for it, yeah, why not?
Well, I believe in Finland there are many winter tire factories, so...
Well, yeah, we get pretty rough winters in Ukraine, so we're kinda used to it.
Kind of like Norway, but colder.
Probably not as rough as Norway. We get a few months, and sometimes it's terrible. But most of the time, it's just mud. Lots of mud. Quite unpleasant.
But you're looking forward to a new season of RDLMS? I believe you were in Season 3?
Yes, we did the last 2 rounds, and we raced at Road Atlanta with a Porsche.
Yeah.
Exactly the same quad as with the Celine now. Then we moved on to we scored second, and then we moved on to Le Mans, and the Porsche squad changed for the Peugeot, and 4 new guys got in the Porsche, and we scored a very closely fought fourth, actually. We were 7 seconds behind the podium. And unfortunately the Porsche guys didn't finish for some weird disconnect during the driver change. And yeah, so that's pretty much we gelled the squads for this race. Been pretty good most of the time.
I was actually saying that earlier before your crash that I believe your team was driving quite good. I actually couldn't tell that I've seen you in so many incidents.
Actually, I only drove once in this race. I took the wheel right about at 2:30 at night, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
And I did a triple stint. No mistakes, but I drive through for pitting in the pit lane. Because it took me 3 clicks to get the pit limiter working.
Ugh.
Because I'm wearing gloves and I was distracted by our Latvian friends in the chicane. So it blocked the road completely. I was like heart in mouth situation.
Well,
Other than that, it's been pretty uneventful for me.
well, at least you got to show the car for a quite amount of hours around the track.
Yeah, my left wrist is still aching, actually.
Yeah.
That's one unusual. There's so many cars in the pits. Oh,
Yeah. Is Remco is switching cameras now?
Ah, he's learning the trade finally.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of lonely watching the July part of the R Factor monitor. At the very beginning of the event there were cars everywhere, but well, now most of the circuit is empty. There's an odd car here and there, but it's a bit boring to watch now. Idle transport section 2.
Let's get to the finish.
What's the finish, yeah?
As Mark Bradshaw is saying, we have a virtual crowd that's unbelievably, yeah, all patient and keep standing there through the entire night.
they're probably making bets. Making bets if the LT United car wins or not. Because I mean, anything can happen still.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
just 2 Grand Prix races to go.
I'm getting another message. Well then. So, are there anyone in the chat box alive? Here we have Eckart von Glalek. And also Bjorn Whiskey is still here. And Mark Bradshaw. Oh, and we got Evan Simmons. Hello.
Okay then, unless you have quizzes or something, I guess I'll leave you to it now. And join my team in the zombie mobile.
I think we ran out of quizzes a couple hours ago.
But I was busy. Anyway, see you
okay.
later.
Bye. So, any news? Any driver swaps? Anyone seen Simon?
I haven't spoken to him. I went to bed several hours ago, so. We are watching and going out for his 148th lap.
Yeah. And it seems like the crowd is waking up.
Oh, absolutely.
We have so many new viewers. Oh, they've been earlier, but currently back.
Started to speak again.
Yeah. Woohoo! And also our viewers on the stream is down to 100. So someone has dropped out.
Well, it's not too much action out on the circuit at the moment. Everyone is quite spread out.
And for those of you who want to see the overlay with the car positions and everything, I'm sorry, I don't know how to put it on. Because the buttons have changed since I last ran the RD viewer. But if anyone knows, please let me know.
Or we could take a look at cars that are still in the race. Have a leader, which is driven by Olaf Matzenbacher, or onlinesimracing.de. Jump around to number 2 out on the circuit, which are on the same lap but at the complete opposite end. It's Maciej Pasniki for SimRacing PL race board. Third, we have Janos Hegivari for Simco Dream Team Corvette.
Hello.
Fourth position, we have
Hey, Oscar.
Hi. I've got toast. I'm thinking if I can trick my body into thinking that it slept, and then we're just having a normal breakfast, I'll feel more awake.
Yeah. Well,
give it a shot.
Roy is just doing a rundown on the field, so
Oh.
just eat your breakfast and be quiet.
Oh, yeah, fourth position on the screen is Lars Koldewey for Simrace Vereniging Nederland GT1 car. Fifth position overall, we find the GT2 car of Petkosa for Front Motorsports Mobile. They've pretty much been in this position ever since the word go. Qualifying, indeed.
Yeah.
Overall, that's second position in GT2. That's Markus Nofke for Virtual Endurance Racing.
Driving with some two-wheel action there.
Well,
Due to the stream.
seventh position overall is well, parked in garage for now.
Yeah.
It's Dmitry Buksha for Accuracy Motorsport.
Buksha da Buksha. Well, he's not actually retired then, but he will be trying to cross the finish line. The only thing I'm wondering is, isn't his garage after the finish line?
Yeah, it is. So you will have to do a lap of the Grand Prix circuit.
Yeah. Well,
Again. Anyway, let's move on. It's
Yeah.
number 8 overall, and that is third position in GT2. It's Angelo Pedro for Ace Kite Racing. And then in ninth position overall, and the final car we've got running, Andrius Dankevicius driving for LT United Panos.
They had a driver swap recently.
Yep, they were in previous lap, I guess. Judging by the lap times, it's been a quite eventful couple of laps for them, so. Oh. I think that Panos is probably the only GT2 car with the bonnet on still.
Yeah, and I also think the car of Simco Dream Team. Why do I want to call it Simco Motorsports? Simco Dream Team. They are probably one of the few GT1 cars with the bonnet on.
Just got the bonnet. Car number 2 has got the bonnet. Car number 3.
Okay then. He's one of the many cars in the GT1 class with the bonnet.
Yeah, it is actually only the Sim Racing Vereniging Nederland that's...
Signing. Oh, I think that was perfect.
What?
My pronunciation.
morning, Bram.
So, if anyone's watching the chat box, you can see that we have Bram Almighty in the chat. Bram, how's everything? And yes, me and Roy will be driving the RD24H, even though we have no sleep at all. Roy has 2 hours, but I haven't got anything.
It'd be entertaining to watch. I might tune into that to see what happens when you fall asleep on the straight.
Yeah, the problem is neither of us is in the broadcast channel. There's only server 1 that will be broadcasted. And I'm in server 3, and so is Roy. Olimaris is in server 2 though.
Doesn't count because he's had sleep.
Yeah.
Quite a few hours of it as well.
That bastard!
And I see that Dmitry Buksha has now left the game. So they have parked it.
Why? Oh!
Or what?
I think I got a tip on how to put on the thingy. The form. No, not in the form. Duh.
Oh, I thought you'd try that.
Alt plus A. No, that's the name. Well then. Better than nothing. Oh, we could try these. Not the correct one. Alt Z. Oh, it worked.
Woohoo!
Whoa! I'm simply the best. And all the rest. I have to thank Ivan for this one, because he's the one who told me how to do it. Like we ran out conversation again.
Yeah. Andris Stankovic is now completed his lap number 134 for the LT United car. They have only got 2 more laps to do before they're past Dmitry Buksha and the Ecurie Sim Motorsport GT1 car. I believe Angelo Pedro for Ace Kite just went past.
Oh, we're speaking to me?
I was speaking to anyone, really.
Well, I'm just sitting here speaking out in the thin air, hoping that someone's listening. And that someone is supposed to be in the chat box, telling us what to talk about. So we have 110 viewers.
The idea.
Well, put on the Simco car then.
And let's shut up for a while.
Yeah, and press the right button. It works. I must say that Corvette sounds awesome.
Brutal sound of that car.
Yeah, with a
And we've got the leader into the pits.
rumbling V8s and everything. Almost which position is the leader's, but that shows how tired I am.
Yeah, well, what position would the overall leader be in?
You guess. Well, I have some best for you, Roy.
Uh-huh.
Not sure if he wanted himself, but here we go. Hello, Jonathan. Supposed to speak now.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello. Doing pretty good.
Please turn off the stream. I can hear myself speaking, and it just doesn't sound nice.
There we go.
I'll just pop in Standa Ostadal did take over that online simracing.de car.
Okay.
Oh, and Richard Hilton has taken over the Torrent Motorsport car, the car that leads the GT2 category.
A lot of action in the latest moment. So, Jonathan, have you got a good night's sleep?
Sleep and sleep.
Have you been trying to sleep?
Not really.
Have you been lying there crying about Bradley wrecking the car?
No, I haven't.
Well, I would.
I've been more about thinking about what could have happened if we were still driving, but I
Well,
haven't
then
really.
you would be wrecking the car.
Yeah, that would also that's also been on my mind a little bit.
Yeah, no one can tell actually what would happen, so... Well, that's life.
Yeah,
Stuff happens.
precisely.
Yeah. Is Bradley present?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, if he is and can hear us, just pop in a message and I'll drag you in here. We need someone to talk to. It's getting a bit stale. So, those of you who were watching earlier this night, after the Optimum Motorsports were unlucky getting the car stuck on a curbing, you could see Ole Marius Myrvold and Jonathan Åkerklint having a quite interesting discussion about racing. Do you care to enlighten the viewers on what you were talking about?
Yes, we were talking about bilcross, which easily described is a cheap version of rallycross.
Yeah. And I believe you are one of the drivers.
Yeah, luckily I am. I was thinking about going out and working a little bit with my car after we crashed out, but
Oh, I guess you're not driving you're not driving a Mazda then.
no, I'm driving a Golf 1
Oh,
from
that explains a lot.
from 78.
Yeah. You know, I'm driving a 91, I think, Mazda 323. And after 6 races, I haven't touched anything but the spark plugs and dragging out the fenders. So,
It was quite interesting for when we bought the car. It wouldn't go properly. We were into the spark plugs, took up the first one, perfect. Took up the second one, okay. Third one, okay. Fourth one, completely useless. So we plugged in a new one and it was completely wonderful.
yeah. Is it like that in the sim racing as well?
Yeah, I'm not sure actually.
Well, you should be sure. You're the one driving. Oh. So, are you planning to do any races in Norway? You should join the Land Company, you know. The country battle.
I might consider doing that sometime, but probably not this year as I'm still studying. But when I'm done and have a work, I might actually consider doing it.
How much is a car in Sweden at the moment if you buy it on the race?
6,500 SEK.
And when you buy the car, you get only wheels but no chair.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Actually, that is quite a lot cheaper than buying it in Norway. Because in Norway, you have to buy the car for 9,000 Norwegian kroner. And then you get some worn out tires and no chair.
Oh.
But the main issue about buying a car in Sweden is the roll cage is not the same that we use in Norway.
So you're not using the cross?
Oh, we
in
are
the
using
back?
we are using the same type. The only difference is that the Swedish roll cage is placed a little bit different in the front, and it's also smaller.
Okay.
So if you buy a car in Sweden and are planning to use it in Norway with a Norwegian Bilcross license, you have to rebuild the roll cage. So hey, that's not a big problem.
Hopefully it isn't.
So
That's actually quite interesting.
yeah. Are you looking at anyone special at the race at the moment, or are you just following the broadcast?
Well, I was following until I was disturbed by my girlfriend about an hour ago.
Yeah,
I'm not.
disturbs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm not sure who is actually in the race.
Well, Roy can fill in on that one.
Well, we haven't dropped anyone over the last hour apart from Dmitry Buksha, so
Okay.
That means every A driver is here.
Yeah.
Every team, actually.
Well, I am still quite voting for the first position GP2 car because they're doing a great job.
That would be Peter Kosa's team, Torm Motorsport.
Yeah. I think it's Hellsten driving it right now.
Yeah, that's true. Is he a Swede?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Sounds like that. If I can find him. Hellsten. Oh, if someone in the chat knows this, would be great. Yeah, he's Swedish. Rickard Hellsten. think that was correct. So, who are thinking will win the race overall? This is a bit committed curse saying it, but hey, what the heck?
Let's just say that I don't think it will be the one leading right now.
Are you saying that because you think it, or because you want it?
Because I think so. Because it has been about 21.5 hours, if I calculated correctly, but I probably don't. 20.5 hours.
Yeah.
And they will just get more and more tired. Even if they're doing the driver swaps.
Yeah, now it's Standoustadal is back in the car, and he's a really good driver. I can't say he's been driving for the last couple of hours, so I guess he got some good sleep.
Then they might actually win.
Yeah. And Standoustadal is also the person who drove the second pace car around the GT2.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Nice little fellow there. Well.
Jump to car number 2, I guess that they will be in for a pit stop now. Lap.
Yeah, they're doing the straight now, so it could be.
Hey, Pasniki.
Yeah.
Driving the car for the last hour or so. Racing PL, they've been in this position for quite a long while. They were in the fight for the lead during the night, but at some point then online sim racing got the just away from them, and well, this team was stuck on the curbs for a while, weren't they, as well?
Yeah, they had some minor issues and went on the curb and stood there for quite a while trying to get the car out, and went slowly forward, slowly backward, slowly forward, slowly backward, until the engine started overheating, so they switched off the engine, cooled down a bit, and tried again, and they actually got it out of the curb. That's quite good, because not many drivers have been able to do that. And while driving away from the curb, the car started to overheat again, it seemed, but they have it under control, and the car is still running.
Yeah.
Back to you, Roy.
We've seen a couple of cars actually being stuck on the curbs race as well. Curbing around, especially around the Nordschleife, is kind of special like that. It's being so high and so steep.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the curbing you and we have around the Grand Prix circuits and stuff like that now.
How are you feeling about the curbing, Jonathan? Your honest opinion, come in.
I'm not very happy with it, but it's part of the track, so you have to work with what you have.
Hate it or love it, it's still there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah. And I see we got some new spectators joining us now. Edgar Herrero, I think it's saying. I've ruined that name as well. We have 8 cars racing, as both Even and Björn Driscoll just told you. It's a nice bunch we have in the chat box. Keeping an eye out for each other. Oh, that's so smiley.
And the car in position number 3 is pit stop pretty soon as well. So dream team.
Did the PL? Yeah, it did. Oh, sorry.
And Rontrans part of the circuit now. Oh, and Frankie Vicious is now past Dmitry Buksha.
Oh!
So now all the top 8 cars are the 8 cars running.
Yay! That means LT United are in the 8th position overall, climbing and climbing.
Did.
Yeah. That's quite interesting, actually.
That must be a nice feeling.
One more time.
That must be a nice feeling
Yeah,
to be climbing
yeah.
at this stage of the race. Well, over the last 4 hours or something.
Well,
I think.
and then speaking on behalf of your team, are you planning on joining the RDLMS Season 4?
I think we are, but we haven't really discussed that. But the probability is probably 60-40 or something.
Yeah, depending on tracks.
Yeah, and which class we want to add to it.
Yeah, well, the only thing I know so far is it will be on the winter track outside of Stockholm, and you have to race on the ice with snow tires and chains and everything.
And that'll be my home track.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And people say that they don't believe me, but hey, let's have a look. Yeah, we will be putting out some official statements in maybe a week or two. But for now, the only thing we can say for sure is that there will be an RDLMS Season 4. We just have to find someone eager enough to work on it. We have a few candidates ready, and we are currently discussing how long this series will be. So people were speaking last season that it was a bit short. I can agree on that one.
Ekvaria is fueled up again. I guess they changed the tires as well. Back out onto the Grand Prix course.
And I see Bradley Van is back in the box, chatting about. I got a message from you. Yeah, okay. You are allowed to speak. You know that. Bradley, if you can hear us, you are allowed to join the broadcast. We feel you need to put a little bit about your race. And if any other drivers or team bosses or just spectators or anything will join us, just let me know. We might have time to fill in.
Well, I did see there was a question for us in the chat there, Joachim.
Okay.
What's been the highlight of the commentators so far?
It's got to be start. And, fighting through the field, the early spins and hits into the wall, you know, proper seat of your pants moment.
Well, I would say not the start, because I wasn't in the broadcast booth at the start. I was driving the pace car. It's hard, actually.
I'd have to go with the opening stint of Should Van der Brink, just rushing everybody out there.
Yeah, I actually would say...
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah, I'll say that's one of my favorites as well. Really put the hammer down there and went flying off the grid. How big was the gap again? 50 seconds or something?
It was well
I
over a
think
minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wilfred being Wilfred. DT car.
Yeah.
Roy,
Yeah.
are you good in Georgian?
Oh.
Me neither. If you write something in Georgian, I will try to say it, but I guess I will ruin it completely. And don't write anything nasty. I think I actually said the name wrong. Georgian. Never mind.
Anyone? Well, one of the drivers has been out in the car now for at least one stint. Two as well. I'll be guessing that there will be some driver changes coming up.
Actually, did we see another patrol stopping?
Yeah. I also mentioned it.
Okay.
But it's a while ago, so...
I've been awake for almost a day now, so... I think I've been awake for almost a day. I've been awake for more than a day.
I've been awake for a day as of now.
The clock is currently quarter to 11 in Norway. I woke up around 9 o'clock yesterday.
It's 9:45 here in England, and I was up from 9:30 yesterday.
That's a very slow entry to the pits.
Is that out of fuel?
Well, it's not enough engine actually.
Could it be overheated?
Fuel save.
Or it might be because he's supposed to do a driver swap and the driver is swapping with his and you ready yet?
Is this the SRVN car?
Yes.
Yeah.
With the issues they have had earlier in the race, I guess they are really cautious on this one.
Oh, they're into the pits now.
Yeah.
Car is getting serviced.
They're in the box. I see Ika is saying in Georgian, good race can say Magari Rebola. You said something nasty there. I will hunt you in your dreams. Haunt you in your dreams.
Back to the SRVN car, they were also stuck on the curbs, I believe, quite early on in the race, so they also had a slight overheating issue trying to get loose. Ah, there you go, Jan Vensing. Welcome back to the race.
Yay!
So they... Well, I guess they would have to take it a bit more easy to not ruin the engine.
But I don't think we'll lose any positions on this pit stop.
Nah, it's 3 laps down to Rickard Hellstand, so that should be in a very long pit stop at least.
Yeah.
Oh, and Mark de Vries says that it was almost the end of the race, so we were actually out of fuel. Flashing his light there. Sort of communication with team, I guess. Or maybe just a hello, you're on TV.
I say hello and you say goodbye.
Yeah, and you put it the other way around.
Yeah. We have quite a few questions from this Khalid fellow in the chat box, Roy. If I scroll a little bit down, you can see that he asked if you can go around, run around across the pits naked. No, you can't. Next question. How does the driver switching work in this mod?
I have no clue.
Well, Roy has a couple of experience.
Well, and Bradley has posted the answer.
Yeah.
That one.
Well, read it out loud. It's not everyone who's in the chat box, you know. The second driver will join the server as a spectator. The first driver on track, will go to his pit box settings and assign a driver who will drive the car after the pit stop. I forgot to say that the driver switching into the car has to press ready.
Yeah, but that's the rest of it.
Yeah.
clicking over 2 buttons then.
Next question. who made mod?
That's also been answered.
Yeah.
NG Race's team. And Björn also did post a link to their homepage.
Yeah.
And actually, little trivia. One of the drivers we had in this race, Boy van der Laar, who is driving for Torrent Motorsport in this biker, he has also been part of developing the mod.
True. It says in the subtitles. I've seen it plenty of times. And it also says that it looks great and it works good. Yeah, it does. Sometimes. most of the times.
Most of the time, really, yeah. But
yeah. NG Race is a really good team, and the mod is really good. But hey, this is R factor. Anything can happen.
yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
The biggest problem with it. Oh well.
Well then.
Rapidly running out of things to say.
Yeah.
You can always play the tune I sent you.
No, I tell you what we can. We can go into the forums and we can repeat the questions for the quiz.
Oh,
That sounds nice.
yeah.
Good idea, Roy.
Do we want to do it ourselves, Roy, or should we get Oscar to do it?
Yeah, well.
Then we will include the Englishman again,
Yeah. Good idea.
considering we're not speaking English fluently.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I just need to find where on the forums it's hiding.
Yeah. And Liam is sleeping.
Page 3 in
I hope.
the in main event thread of the 24-hour.
And I found them. So, everybody, text files, pens and papers at the ready. Here are the Simon Smith racing game quiz questions. Remember, at the end of the stream, to send in your answers to, I believe it's competitions@racedepartment.com.
Yeah. Competition
And
at racedom.com.
If you get all 20 correct, then you'll be entered into a prize draw for your very own copy of R Factor 2. So, I'm going to start now. Question 1.
Just a little point. Do not write the answers in the chat.
No, we'd prefer if you didn't do that, actually. If you can keep them to yourselves and then send them in later on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question 1.
Number 1. What was Jeff Crammond's first racing game release called? What was Jeff Crammond's first racing game release called? Question 2. Name the 4 cups on Super Mario Kart. Name the 4 cups on Super Mario Kart. Question 3. Which game was the first F1 game to feature commentary? Which game was the first F1 game to feature commentary? Question 4. What year was R Factor released? In what year was R Factor released? Question 5. Which game did iRacing use as its starting point for physics and coding? I'm going to stop repeating them now because it's just dragging on a bit. If you need any repeating, I'll flick the stream back on as soon as I've gone through them the first time and go back over a couple. Question 6. How many players can race online in one race on the game Trackmania? Question 7. Which game from Codemasters let you take part in a race around a toilet seat? Question number 8. What was the first arcade game to feature a gearshift, steering wheel, and pedals? Question 9. Which racing game was set as a reality TV show where you could detonate buildings to eliminate your rivals?
That was the one I got correctly.
Question 10. While Gran Turismo was a heaven for cars, what game did Polyphony Digital release which was heaven for motorcycles?
Got that one as well.
Question 11. Which game featured Gabriele Tarquini as your race driver tutor? Question number 12. In Ayrton Senna's Super Monaco GP, which team would you start your career with? Question 13. Who is currently the developer for the WRC games? Question 14. Which new discipline was added to the Dirt franchise in Dirt 3? Question number 15. Which racing/physics game sees you transporting teddies across unlimited user-generated levels? Question number 16. Which driving game was banned in several places around the world because of its gory content in the mid-90s?
I think I know.
Question number 17. Which downloadable stunt bike puzzle game monitors your rider's health as you attempt to cross the courses? Question number 18. Which EA series, long overdue a reboot, includes the character Rude Boy? Question number 19. Which Simbin game had the Fun Caterham expansion pack added to it? And finally, question number 20. Who was the first F1 driver to have a game that carried the full F1 license? And that's all 20 questions for you. I'm just going to flip the stream back on now. And let's see who's saying, oh, I missed that one. So there's bound to be some of you. Just want to give a big shout out to Bjorn Driska, who said the answer to all questions is 42, and it is indeed correct. You're a good man. Earlier on in the stream I could say that I was Magrathian. I'm sure that you can relate to that one. Carlip asking for the first question name. I'll just find that for you. What was Jeff Crammond's first racing game released called? That was the first question. Jeff Crammond was the name involved.
It's Minecraft.
Feel free to ignore Joachim, because it's not.
It is.
Deary, deary me.
My God. So, Oscar, when do you think we will see oh dear Mr. Simon?
Not convinced he's coming back. I think he may well sleep for the rest of the day. I think if he's passed out now, that's it. We've had it. He's gone.
Yeah.
So now he's supposed to come into the chat and shout the highest he can. Because then we will at least become a little more awake, I believe.
Yeah.
My main concern is that I need to be awake enough to do the GRC Touring Car Cup tomorrow.
I have an RDTCC race later today.
Same here.
Yeah. And so does Roy. Oh, is this some romance in the chat box? Ika wants to know how old Mark is?
Unfortunately, my voice is going. I was going to do some romantic music, but it's not having it.
Love is in the air. Love is in the air.
Well, someone like to sing.
Yeah. Well, Mark, you're not the oldest one in the race. Our Lithuanian friend is 51. He is playing games, so he is quite young. Speaking of our Lithuanian friends, where are they on the track at the moment?
Probably still in 9th. Waiting to unlap themselves. Oh, they're in 8th now.
Yeah, they've been on 8th for quite a while.
I keep up so well with these things.
Yeah, I'm here.
Sort of trying to commentate, watch the stream, and practice for GRC all at the same time. It's not going well.
Without any sleep, I think that's going to be hard.
In my defence, I did set a personal best.
First lap?
No.
I see Mr. Lars Coldaway saying that the fuel dropped to 0 down the straight. That was the SRV car.
Well, that's stretching the fuel consumption a bit too far, isn't it?
Says the
Well.
RMI.
No, that was the optimum.
Oh, okay. Well, RMI, obviously, they stretched their fuel a bit tight early on.
We didn't even get to use our fuel. at least Roy didn't.
I thought you drank it to drown your sorrows.
Oh yeah, we're driving ethanol, so
Oh.
E85. No, Evo was quite good at you. Yeah. Oh my god, forgot the word. Extending the race with the fuel consumption. Yeah, probably correct. And then old Marius came in and did the same.
Yeah.
I'm yawning. Yes, Bram, the Thanos is still racing. And I must say, I'm really disappointed not seeing you in the race. But at least this time it wasn't your own fault. I'm getting kicked out of the RDTC now. Are you enjoying the show, Bram? Are you enjoying the show? Gimme, gimme, gimme! One? Well then, I believe we still have a race to watch. Is there anything fun going on at the moment on the track? Can switch over to Marcos.
Probably just 8 cars trying desperately not to crash.
Yeah, I believe so. Well, you have the Ferrari driving on its front wheels, though. I've never seen a front-wheel drive Ferrari before. Is this one of Simon's creations?
I've seen something like that one time before, but I can't say I was sober.
Oh, maybe that's the problem. Everyone is so drunk after watching this broadcast. I believe every single commentary I've done and seeing Bram entering the chat box, I've asked him to come and join the broadcast booth. Every time he don't want to show up. Someone should push him in here.
You'll see the same familiar names out there on the circuit.
Yeah. After watching the same 8 cars going around and around the track for the last hour or so, we get to know these drivers quite well. I actually noticed that the driver of the Pimco Motorsports car is wearing white socks.
Why?
And Tim Brook has joined us. Good morning! Hey, good morning. Let's watch the sun come up. Ah, one gotta keep me off music.
Why is that?
Well, I'm easily distracted, especially after being awake for over a day.
Over a year.
Okay.
Someone should try to shake some life into Simon pretty soon.
Yeah. The only problem is you have to find him first.
Oh yeah, that's true, that's true. Been part of the race so long, to be bad for him to miss the finish.
Oh. Well. Still have a pink car going around. Angelo Pedro. He's in 7th position.
Overall, and it's third in G2.
Yeah.
That car do look more than slightly second hand. Panels everywhere. Closing in, closing in.
Hey Ramco, you're closer to Bram than I am. Try to get him in here. Go home to him and give him a headset if you have to.
Angelo Pedro, which we're watching on screen, he is one of those who's been in the car the longest time now. Of the ones that are out on the circuit. I think. Because he has this done one stint in that car, and I think he's on his on the end of his second one.
Well, with all that weight of the car, they should really get a time penalty for going so fast. If it even had worked that way.
Lightweight portion unsound.
Yeah. So lightweight it can go through wheels. Without any issues. Well, since no one's caring to join us in the commentator booth other than the already existing Oscar Hardwick, Roy Magnus, and Jonathan Åkerflint, we have to talk to the people we have here.
What do you want to talk about?
I was actually wanting to ask Roy. Is Arma Mods planning on entering the next RDLMS season?
Yeah. But, well, I don't know quite yet what class or what car, so all I know is that I'm planning to put together a team to do the series.
Really? That sounds good. Any news on who will be joining that team?
Well, I have a couple of usual suspects, so...
I'm guessing Olmarius, and also maybe Magnar?
Yeah, I guess so.
Ivar?
Probably try to bring along all those part of the team in the previous LMS season.
That sounds nice.
Brad Levanian is asking if we have done any April Fool's jokes yet.
There was a good one earlier from Simon Adebisi to Simon Smith.
Oh, I didn't say that one.
We have a small request for going through the standings in the race. Should we do that? Perhaps?
Yeah, I've actually put up the standings quite a few times now. On that
Okay.
thingy. But,
We
yeah.
can see them in action.
What? One more time?
We can see them in action.
I see them in action.
Ah!
How the hell do I do that? Do I press the buttons on the magic picture thingy?
Yeah.
Like this?
There it is.
Whoa! We have a Saline!
That's an even more radical front.
No,
Angle.
it's not a radical, it's a Saline.
It's an even worse angle than we've seen in quite a while. In an
Mega
hour,
burnout.
in an hour they'll be drawn upside down. Well, leading the rest and for the online simracing.de GT1 car, it's Steinar Osterdal. And in second position we have Maciej Pasnicki for SimRacing PL race board. The sole surviving car of that team. They had 4 cars entering the race. In third position overall, and in GT1 of course, is Janos Hegivari for the Simco Dream Team. Hungarians. In 4th position, we have Jan Wimensing for Simracevereniging Netherlands. The Lamborghini in the final running GT1 car. 5th position overall, and leading GT2 category with quite a margin is Richard Helsten for Torrent Motorsports Mobile. The position they've had ever since we started this race. 6th position overall, second best in GT2 then is Markus Nofke for Virtual Endurance Racing. Ferrari.
Ah, wrong button.
You skipped
Oh,
numbers.
I'll skip one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
moving them forward a bit too fast there. In 7th position overall, 3rd position in GT2, that's Angelo Pedro for the Ace Kite Racing Endurance. And of course rounding up the 8 remaining cars in the race, Andrius Stankevicius for the LT United. The
Lithuania
cars.
United.
Yeah.
Wow. And Jonathan is planning on leaving as now I hear. You already left.
Yep.
What a bastard.
Language.
It wasn't foul.
Stankevicius goes out for another lap.
Yeah.
Completed 141 laps of this 24-hour race. Quite an achievement.
What does BBC commentating mean?
They've been out for 7 laps, so I guess this is final lap before top 4 Lithuanian guys. Pedro has also started another lap. He's 9th on
I've been on the Telegram, it's not that good.
maybe not this way. On 9th lap on Fennica Fuel, so pit stop from Angelo Pedro as well. This lap, I guess.
Thunder Efting is asking, is the Panos pretty fast? Do they keep up with the Porsche and Ferraris?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure. I haven't been testing all the GT2 cars.
But we have expert in the letterbox, you know.
Ah,
Ram Hengveld.
so it's faster in a fast straight line, but difficult in the corners.
Yeah, just like me. actually drove faster with the pace car around the track than I did with the Ferrari. And no, Caleb, we are not running on extra batteries. We ran out of batteries hours ago.
It's like gone over to emergency mode.
Yeah,
Limp home.
there's this
Oh dear.
person pulling up a rubber band or something. And no, I have not slept.
Yeah, I've been away for 2 hours, so not too much sleep on me either, but
And Oscar has not been sleeping as well, but
No, I've not been sleeping.
you've just been watching your sister.
Yeah, well, I had to watch her for a short while, but what I've been doing mainly is this stream.
Watching no.
sleeping is a waste of time, yeah. Oh.
Here you go, Caleb. Hope you're happy.
Probably one of the worst jokes ever.
And
But it works.
Lithuania United is still in 8th position.
8th position overall and 4th position in GT2.
And it will stay that way until something bad happens.
Well, we hope nothing bad happens now.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that something bad is going to happen. I'm just saying that unless something else happens, the grid will stay the way it is.
Yeah, it's pretty much set.
Yeah. That's the way it is. Things won't be the same. Maybe we should switch over to Polish car. Now we've been giving the Lithuanians way much airtime. Not that's a bad
sure.
thing, but the Polish guys have done an awesome job as well. In their little yellow Aston Martin.
Absolutely. They were in content for the victory early on. But they dropped down a bit during the course of the morning. I'll take... I think I'll take distance between leading 2 cars, as I think those are the 2 closest cars out on the circuit. That would be a couple of minutes. Leaders just exit the carousel, and second position car is the Sweden guides.
The
Part
Schwed
of the circuit.
Is that some Johnson place?
Yeah, it is named after
John?
after some Swedes, one way or another.
Huh? What
Schweden
have we done now?
The Schwed.
Uh-huh.
Do you know the history?
No, I don't.
You should.
I probably, yes.
Yeah. Check it out.
Oh, it's
Give us a feedback.
Give me 2 minutes and I will check it up.
You won't find it in 2 minutes.
out there on the internet somewhere. I know I read it time ago.
Yeah. Joe. Yeah, first position car, Standausdal, driving like he stole the car. Wait a minute. That happened early in the race. No. Standausdal, driving the online sim racing GT1. Aline, it was. The orange car with black spoiler and the funny angle. And the black roof, it's also good. He's currently leading.
Commentator for the RDCC night. Well, that probably should go to Oscar then, because all the three of us driving.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
Bram asked. Yeah, he need a commentator for tonight's RDTCC race. Well, me and Roy can't, because we're driving. The same with Jonathan, he's driving. So that leaves you. No, you won't do.
What time's it? Will there be someone do the cameras?
Bram.
Can I have a nap between the races?
Bram. No, you're going to have a nap between the races because it's really close.
I can power nap. I can do 3-minute naps. I can just.
Yeah, you don't
Hello.
have 3 minutes.
I can. I can just do it like that.
Bram, post the times so Oscar can see.
There we go.
Or
3
Bram,
minutes
if
and 4
you
seconds.
genuinely want someone to commentate, just send me all of the information in a PM on the forums, and I'll read it in a minute.
The gap between car number 1 and car number 2 on the circuit is 3 minutes and 4 seconds. So, not exactly close.
Oh, Bram. Yes, we can drive and commentate at the same time, but then you had to switch us up to the server 1. And not going alone.
Bram was. He doesn't want you guys anymore. It's obvious. You're just not good enough for him. He's just gonna have to pick me.
Well,
I'm joking.
as long as you
just
thank me
kidding
for bringing
with
you in
ya.
here.
I'm just kidding. Just a little shout out for those that don't know.
Hello.
British Touring Car Championship starts today.
Oh yeah.
Very happy about that. Surprise
Team
pole
track.
position for Dave Newsham.
Who's that?
Exactly. He's that man who I believe used to drive the Seat.
In what?
British Touring
Oh.
Car Championship.
I wish it said spoiler alert first.
This is the qualifying results from yesterday. Brom, would it make you happy if I said that I actually have a t-shirt with that image on it saying Oscar the Grouch? I believe so, Lars. I'm sure there'll be some form of on-demand footage over on simrace.tv. Currently watching the lead circulating several feet above the ground at the rear and several feet into the ground at the front. Half out to the least buggy game in the world. Oh no, wait. So, 2.25 hours remaining. This is the home stretch. This is it. As we see someone locking up in the foreground. That looks to be the leader of our GT2 class. The leader of the GT1 class is coming up on. We'll be able to see both of the leaders at once any minute now. There you go. Very much on the same stretch of tracks. We get shown the time between first and second in GT1, still just over 3 minutes. So, pending a massive error from Osserdal, it's pretty settled.
There you go. I'll put up a couple links in the chat box. If anyone who has Facebook would join these groups. I'm glad.
Thank you.
Oh, I brought you into them, Jonathan.
I just realized that out of the 8 cars we still got running, there are 7 different cars.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Epic.
Epic!
Epic moment. Wow, this is really going on.
I have to
Did you
drive
see
with...
the links, Oscar?
Yes, I did. I'm not joining that fan club. I've beaten him. That's
You
what
got
you
your-
forget. I've beaten Simon Smith.
Yeah,
I'm
but
still here. I'm still going.
he's a member of your fan club.
I don't have a fan club.
You do. There's 2 links.
Now I have to keep the Simon Smith fan club logo on on my car for next season. on the track.
It will be fun though. During the next event, we are commentating together, all 3 of well, the 2 of you, Simon and Oscar. It would be fun to see which one of you who has the most followers.
Has the biggest fan club.
I think that you should all join my fan club because I'm here to promote it and Simon isn't.
Simon fell asleep.
Exactly, Simon asleep.
Well, currently
He's not
draw
strong enough.
6-6.
The force is weak in this one.
That's true.
But the thing is that... Oh, hold on. I'm about to say something on stream that I'm not allowed to say.
What?
Ika, stop trying to trick me into saying things that I shouldn't. And you, Bradley, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You're getting me in trouble on purpose because I'm tired and I don't know what I'm saying. You don't catch me out that easily. You don't do that to me. Try again. Try again. Because that one's not working. I'm not doing that.
What were you planning to say?
No. No.
You can message me.
Okay.
Just write it in the chat box. Or in the broadcast. Whatever you want.
Currently on screen and into the pits we have Rikard Hellsten for Torrent Motorsport Mobile. And that's the car that's leading the GT2 category. This should be a scheduled stop. Yes, it is. Rikard has been in the car for full stints now. and off for third stint then for Rickard Hellsten.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I see that many of the old drivers early this race is rejoining the broadcast.
Angelo Pedro is into the pits as well, and I did see Björn Drisk taking over the leading car for online simracing.de.
Esteban. He's called Espen. Esteban.
Angelo Pedro going out for another stint then in the Ace Kite Racing Endurance Porsche. Third in GT2.
And Mr. Triple, if you want to join us, you are free to come in.
Early in the morning. Suddenly the chat box exploded.
Yeah. We are currently up in 131 viewers. So we're
Hello.
gaining again after being down to 70 for a while.
Yeah, well, you watched this much of the race, why not watch the final couple of hours as well?
Someone has been pressing wrong buttons in the stream.
I
Okay.
just realised that I have Petacorsa on my Skype.
And you said name correctly.
It's because
Jonathan,
I've,
your
yeah, I've
microphone.
got good influences.
Your microphone is quite feedbacky now, Jonathan. Feedbacky, that's a good word. Hello, Espen.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing good. Had a nice night of sleep, have you?
Nope.
Well, this is awkward.
We haven't been sleeping, unless I haven't been sleeping. Roy has.
Yeah, I'm the weak one.
Guys,
Yeah.
What's that?
is the Torrent Motorsport car lagging?
Yeah, sorry, it's appeared just before Vlogplatz.
It might be the stream.
Yeah, he's
Broadcast,
back now.
yeah.
Though.
Yeah,
He's
because
he's
someone has clicked outside of the window and then it's almost off.
stopped burying his nose in the tarmac now, though, so that's good.
Ah!
Yeah, actually it does.
There's one sane car on the track. Woohoo!
Yay!
So who's leading right now?
At the moment we have Bjorn Drisle. I can't read from that far away. Driske.
The online simracing.de Berlin has been in the lead now since, well,
The start.
no.
Almost the start.
Oh.
A while after the start.
Yeah, so somewhere along midnight, I guess.
Since they got into the lead.
Yeah.
I'll keep quiet.
Somewhere between the start and now, they've been leading.
Yeah.
Yep. They were behind the SimRacing PL car that's on second position. Oops. Somewhere around midnight, but they've just been stronger than the Polish guys from there on.
But the Polish guys are really impressive. They're driving like this with the car.
They're only about a quarter of a lap behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 4 minutes last time I timed them.
149, I think. So hard to read the numbers.
So do you think these this Polish Aston is pushing to catch the Salim.
Well, I
Going
don't
by the
know.
numbers they are, obviously, but
If I were them, I would.
Probably not.
I'd just like to say thank you to Reese Gardner for saying that those 8 drivers are hardcore. Not the commentators though, they're just freaking insane. I'm hoping that that's insane in the good sense. Like a good insane. Like, you know, rally driver insane or something like that.
Yeah.
Serbian touring driver insane.
I've never seen a Serbian touring car driver.
I have.
I have to.
Is it scary?
It's
Yeah.
on YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's pretty cool and intense and crazy.
Can someone send me this YouTube link, because I'm obviously out of the loop on this one.
Oh, this was a huge hit on a forum that I frequent a few years ago. Because they use, I think they still use Super Toros. I'll post link in the live stream chat. There you go.
You're about to stop my timing then for between the 2 leading guys.
Oh, Mr. Millershuk.
Quite a lot closer now than what it was just some hours ago, and I've got 1 minute and 49 seconds on my watch now. Where are these guys running pit stops? Björn Drisk is on his outlap, I guess. Judging by the times, then Maciej Pasniki have to come into the pits on the following laps. So it should normalize itself again pretty soon.
Well, Ika, I may not be resting, I may end up commentating later on this evening as well, so... nice full day for me, and you got to bear in mind Joachim and Roy are actually racing later on this evening in what I'm supposedly might be commentating on.
Driver swap this lap for a good dream team then.
Not seeing a driver swap.
No, it will come this lap. Nice inside information then in the chat. So we've left the cameras then back in the very capable hands of Simon Milwish then.
Thank God.
We've
Handed
missed
it,
Yeah, we have.
handed it back to professional.
And and Simon, you have to restart any moment now, just so you are aware of it. And we are. We are ready for restart actually, so...
Be back in a moment then, with the final 2 hours of action from the Race Department 24 Hours of Nordschleife.
As the Simris BL car goes into the pits.